Hey everybody, welcome to the tutorial on the Livestream Studio 6 interface. Excuse me. So this is the layout you're going to get. Right up here is your program screen. This one on the right, that's whatever is on that screen is what's going to be recorded, or if you're streaming, that's what would be streaming. On the preview monitor up here to the left is whatever is coming up next. As you're putting your show together, you want to preview your next element that's going to be included in your show. So when you press that, you'll feed that preview from a click down below here. These are your sources, and they are labeled Media 1, Media 2, and then there's Graphics 1, 2, and 3. There's actually a camera input here too. If you want to use a webcam, you can record yourself as part of the production. Alright, so kind of top down here. So Media 1, let's look at that real quick. So right now, Media 1 is looking at whatever is selected in the Media 1 bin down here. So I actually had a few things in the bin. I just deleted them. I'm going to actually check out what else we have here. Media 1 and Media 2. So right now, I don't have anything in there. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in some sort of video file. So how you do that is you simply maximize this. There we go. Maximize it so you can see all your controls. Sometimes the controls get lost at the very bottom there, so you got to be careful about that. You hit the plus, and when you do that, it opens up basically a search for material that's on your computer. And I have this California images that I collected for this little example. And so I have 3 video clips. I'm going to go ahead and bring those all in. So then we have those 3 images are populated into Media 1. On Media 2, I'm going to bring in audio. So the music file, I want to bring in the music file. So that was, let's just go back. iCloud storage is full. Interesting. So go back. So I was looking for those California images. And then there's a music in here. So bring that in there. I'm going to pop that into Media 2. Alright, so that's our audio source for the project. This list of inputs over here, this is kind of an overview. I'm not really using the camera right now, so I'm going to delete that. I could use Graphics 1 and 2 and 3. I think I'll probably just use Graphics 1 for this demo. Media 1, Media 2. You can add more media inputs. I think you can add up to 3 for the free trial. If I add 4, it's still allowing me to add more. I thought there was a maximum. I don't need all those things. So I guess the benefit of having multiple media folders is you can, put every time you create a media folder, it actually creates another source that you can simply select up here. So that might be a better way to separate divide your source elements. Otherwise, you have to go inside each media folder and kind of select in between. So let's do this. Let me try and see if this works. No, it didn't work. I was thinking maybe I could drag and drop. I've never done that before, but let's say I'm going to put, I'm going to delete that. So for Media 1, I'm going to have one video element. For Media 2, I'm going to add another video element. Okay, so I'm breaking it up a little bit differently. So I already forgot which one was in which. I'm going to just go guess. This is Coast. So let's say Media 1 is that one, Media 2 is that one. I'll use Media 3. I don't want to use Media 3. So actually I'm going to go ahead and delete Media 3. I'm going to delete delete media 4, and I certainly don't need media 5. So now I simplified it a little bit over here. I'm pretty sure I'll only use one graphics bin too. But you could add more graphics. So that's good for video. So the media 1 and media 2, good for video. You know what? I do need to add another audio. So I'm going to have to add another input. And I'm going to call it media. And I'm going to add that music file that I had just deleted. So now I've got that media 3 music files in there. But that's going to be linked up, so you'll see this audio tab here. This is where you can control the levels of your audio. So I could play my audio. You probably won't hear anything because it's not being sent to the record out. If I turn it on, then we'll maybe start hearing something. Well, we don't. We can see the levels though. This little headphone indicator, that is actually what is going to allow the audio to be sent out through the speaker on my system. Turn it on now. We can hear it. Really like this little mellow song. It's nice. Okay. All right. And then indicators here. You can jump to the beginning of the video. That's a nice. And a lot of times, once you jump away from something, put it back to the beginning. Okay. So anyway, that's how you would deal with your audio file as well as any video files you have. This project is largely related to images. So you're going to bring in, like I said, 10 to 20 images. So this is how you need to do it on this particular system. You actually go to graphics, any graphics, it all has basically the same layout. But you want to go to create custom graphic. And see if there's an easier way to do it. I don't think there is. I think the only way I figured out how to bring in a visual is to select a new layer and then start auto loop. I'm just looking at some of these things. I don't look at too much. This little paintbrush icon is important. That allows you to enter your what we call the graphic designer. What do these things do? Just kind of shuts it. All right. So basically, you're in this situation with sort of like a Photoshop layout. And here's where you can bring in your images. Down here, these little icons will allow you to bring in your images. I don't even know if this is recording. Probably not, though. I've had nothing but trouble with this all day. So let's go ahead and bring in one of our images here. And, all right, once you've done that, there's some other controls down here, but you can exit out of here. You basically have to hit the X. So exit out and it'll show up there. So now you'll look at the GFX1. It's looking at this surfer guy. All right. Let's add another photo. So we have to go through that same process. So you add new layer. The little icon. You say add new image. It's not a, most of your images are static. And then you can have to exit out and it pops it in there. So now there's that one. Let's add one more. Paintbrush, add image. Beautiful. Alright. Alright, so now we have 3 images. That's enough to play with. Let me put a couple in graphics too as well, so you can kind of see what you could do if you use 2 different graphic bins. Well, that's no good. We don't want that small. So let's make it as full size as we can. There's a way to make it full screen though. We'll have to explore that a little bit. Okay. So now you have that image in there. Let's add one more. There. Boom. 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 Can you rotate beautiful? Once. I can't put it either. Alright, so that's pretty good. So right now we have 3 images in the graphics 1 bin, we have 2 images in the graphics 2 bin. Important to know, this little icon here that is illuminated right now, it's like an eyeball. You can see that this surface picture does not completely cover the whole raster. It doesn't cover the entire frame. So you can also see below it another image. That's because you have all 3 of these turned on. If I turn it off, as you can see up there. When I turn this off, that goes away. This is actually there too. You can't see it because it's being covered up fully. So in order to kind of manipulate between the different sources, you will probably have to do a lot of this toggling of the visibility layer. So graphics too. So this is how you kind of would have to do a recording in this particular software. Before we do that though, let me go ahead and show you the transitions. So cut, and put another video right there. Auto is like either a wipe or dissolve. So you select what kind of transition you want down here in the transition area. So currently it's set at 5-point star. This first one though is a typical dissolve. And the dissolve looks just like this. And you may say that's a little slow. 45 frames that's actually 1.5 seconds. Let's go 30 frames. 30 frames is 1 second. So that's not too bad. The most popular transitions in television is a cut. Second most popular is a dissolve. Third most popular is pretty much any kind of wipe. Wipes don't get a lot of love. Okay. What is that? And we start playing around some of the buttons to see what they do. All right. So again, let's check our audio. Make sure when we play it, we're going to hear it. And it kind of starts out quietly, and then it pops in. Okay, that's nice. All right. So if I were directing this thing, I would be using. First, I want to have just a black screen. I'm not sure. FTB. Okay. This button FTB stands for fade to black. So we're in black right now. You always want to start out your show in black. Okay, and then next thing, you usually want to start your show either with, most of the time, with some sort of audio source. And then video should follow immediately. So I'm going to plan it out here, and just real quick, I'm going to say, I'm going to go to graphics 1 right away. And then I'm going to bounce over to whatever's on graphics 2. And then maybe that'll give me time to reset what's on graphics 1. We'll try it that way. You don't have to do it that way. But it's up to you. You'll have to play around with it. Alright, stand by 10 seconds to air. And 5, 4, 3, ready music, and roll music, and fade in. Okay, we should have an image there. Oh, we're not because we're on fade to black. Start over, start over. Take two, take two. I don't want to have black. I want to have just a black source. I don't know how to do that. Interesting, interesting. Alright, I'm sure there's a way to do it. But let's just put media 3 on one. Let's make sure media 3 is just black. Okay. So, again, we preview 1. Start over again. Okay, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ready to play music, ready music. 4, 3, 2, 1, ready graphics 1. And roll music and fade in. There we go. And there's our little music. Okay, let's preset graphic 2. Thank you. And let's dissolve to 2. And graphics 1, let's change our graphic. Alright, let's preset graphics 1 and dissolve to 1. Alright, let's preset graphics 2 and we'll change the graphic there. And let's dissolve to 2. Alright, let's ready graphic 1. And we have to turn on 1 there. And let's cut to that and take. Alright. Let's look at our media right now. Let's go to our first video. So let's preset media 1, and let's do a dissolve to 1. And let's preset media 2, that's our other little video. And media 2, preset that, and there's a little countdown here, which is nice. And dissolve. Okay, beautiful. Alright, let's get ready to go back to graphic 1. Let's see, this has got like 20 seconds left, quite a bit of time. And let's dissolve back to 1. And let's preset black. We're going to get ready to fade audio. And let's fade black. And let's fade audio. Wow, it just faded right out. Alright, not sure why the audio faded out like that. Alright, so I haven't rehearsed this at all. This is kind of on the fly. The one thing I didn't show you is the text. How do we get a text? So you got to do the layer of text. So stand by for that. Auto push pull. I don't know what that do. What column does either. Add image type column. Add type column. There's a lot of little things I haven't figured out. So you can play with it too. All right. The text is one thing I need to show you. So how do we add text? Let's add another graphics option here. Cancel that. For inputs, let's add a graphics 3. And let's make graphics 3. Yeah. You could use one of these templates. Let me show you how that works. If you use a template, I'm looking for a template. These are all lower thirds. Lower third is when they have a graphic in the bottom lower third. I think it's more like a title. Using the titles here. All graphics. Full screen. Animated. Oh, let's make a custom one. Create custom graphic. And see a new layer. It's going to bring up that same image that you have, basically the canvas look. So here you can add text. You have a text field. You can move it around. You're supposed to be able to move it around. Let's take a funky one. So I'm going to go ahead and type it in. California doors. All kinds of problems here. The text box is too small, so let's make that bigger. Let's Let's go back to our text. There. Okay. I want to change my text. Post it. Not that easy to configure, but the gear will show you some options. And then you have some. Oh, it's pretty nice. You can select font sizes here. That's not too bad. Center things up. There we go. So that's pretty good. I don't like the color though, so let's see if I can go back and change the color. Like the gold. And there's a little drop shadow on there, so that looks pretty good. Alright. There's a lot of other options I have not explored here. Alright. Let's see if it's stored it. Okay, good. So, alright, I have a graphic there. It's on 3. So, graphics 3 is a text overlay. So, let's go ahead and bring something on program, cut it to the line, and we're going to push the graphic on. See what happens. It's not too bad. There's a little wipe, and now we're going to pull it off. Well, if we wanted to change the transition for that, you go down to transitions, and you could select which transition you want by you select which graphics you want to affect. In this case, I want to affect graphic 3, and I can go. You go to transitions, and then you select graphic 3, and you can change it to a dissolve this time. Now let's see what it does. So now it comes on like that. It's pretty slow though. Let's change it to 20 frames. It's a little less than a second. Push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Look at that kind of back. Okay. I like it. It's pretty. Alright. So that's how you build your graphic. That's one more thing you want to add into your little production. Can you do it? Yeah. So let's pretend like we're starting again from the beginning. Music in the beginning. Reset image 1. Ready for, this time we're going to turn on the top layer here, or turn on the top layer here. Alright, we got graphics 3 is already tied to this dude over here, so you just have to press one of those to get that to come in. Okay. Alright. Looking good. Standby 5. Ready music. Standby. Ready graphic 1. 3, 2, 1. Theme full. Music comes in and fade in. Alright. I'm hear the music. Like that. Oh, you know what? Because we have fade in. Take 3. Standby. Put black online again, please. Black online. Alright. And we want that music to stop. Go back to the beginning. And ready theme. Ready graphics 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Theme full. Fade in. Insert CG. Preset graphics 2. Insert out. Dissolve to graphics 2. Okay, let's change what's on graphics 1. Ready graphics 1 and take to it. Okay, let's change our graphics 2. Ready graphics 2 and take. Okay, ready to change your graphic 1. Okay. Preset graphic 1 and dissolve. Okay, let's go to our media now. Ready media 1. Okay, preset media 1 and dissolve. Preset media 2 and dissolve. Beautiful. Alright, let's go back to graphic 1. We'll go back to that first. I like this image at the end here. Pretty beautiful mountainsides. And let's dissolve to the mountains. And let's pull that graphic in one more time. Nice. Okay, this time we're going to fade to black. Let's see how that works. And fade to black in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. very nice. All right. So what I didn't do that time is I didn't record it. I should have, because that was almost perfect. So let's try it. I'm going to do it one more time just for the heck of it. Okay. This time I'll record it. My voice is about to go, and my dinner is almost ready, so I want to wrap this up. So let's reset all our images. Turn the top layer. Good. This time we're going to record it, and we'll see how it comes out. Okay. I'm feeling pretty comfortable now. I've rehearsed it a few times. That's what I wanted my first image to be. Okay, we're going to record. Recording. Okay. Stand by in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ready, theme, preset graphic 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll theme and fade in. Uh-oh. There's that fade to black problem again. Start over. I screwed it up. And stop recording. And restart my recording. I always want to start on black. I don't want that graphic in there. Okay, here we go. Let's record this time again. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ready theme. Ready graphic 1, 3, 2, 1. Roll theme. Fade in. Insert image. Insert graphic on graphic 3. Preset graphic 2. Like that. And let's insert out. And let's transition. Resolve. Okay. Preset graphic 1. Let's change the graphic on 1. Okay, let's ready to go to 1, and let's take. Let's get graphic 2 ready now. Change this on graphic 2. Ready 2, and take. Okay, go back to graphic 1. One more image down there. Turn it on. And this time we're going to dissolve to it. And dissolve. Graphic 1. Alright, now we're going to go to media 1. We're going to go to that nice video of the girl walking down the beach, or the trail. And dissolve to the girl on the trail. Preset media 2. You can see how much time is left here. It's really freaking out because it's not handling the video well. Alright, and finally we're going to go back to graphic 1, really like that to close it out, and fade back to it. Let's go ahead and push that graphic one more time, and stand by to fade to black in 5, 4, 3, 2. Does a nice fade. Okay, now let me see if I can find this recording. Stop recording. But actually, they put it right here. They put it back in so you could actually review what you just recorded really fast, which is kind of nice. So this is what we did. That's a nice option. Give it a look. I don't know. Let's see. So what I really want to do is find where this went to. Oops. Where is the recording going? So, let me look. Looks like the recordings are going to users, James Patrick Movies. Okay. Let me minimize this sucker. Minimize it. Okay. Boy, I hope I have this recorded. If this didn't record, I'm pretty much just so at the end of my wits here. Right, so I'm going to go down to somewhere there's movies. Let's search for movies. Should be a folder named movies. It's in here. I know it is. Okay. Let's see. Should be in here. So, is there anything I already recorded today? Is that? Maybe it's this one. Oh, this is it. So, I don't know. Let's see if that's it. Open it up and play it. No, that's not it. That was it. This is it. Okay. So we had about 10 seconds black in the beginning. And money. I've been that all day. So you get a little watermark up here produced with the trial version of the live stream video. Alright. Great success! Alright. Alright, that's all I'm going to show you today. Have fun with it.